All right, Mike, you ready to kill us?
I'm not ready for that.
I almost don't want it to end. But the truth is, if you TPK in this dungeon, then that's the end of the Zero Check podcast. So
It'd be a nice neat way to wrap it up.
Yeah,
that'd be a great way to wrap it up.
Real quick and by surprise.
That'd be the end of the story.
Okay.
Saying they
Bye,
went
folks.
down into the depths of Candlemere Island.
They never came back.
King Sertova, lost forever.
That'd be sad. Now, I know we're joking, and it could be dire. We've got 4 shadow looking things, and Mitch is pretty low.
Yeah, and apparently my
Mitch is pretty low.
shadow was ripped away from me. I'm gonna need to.
Yeah, so you guys are fighting these formerly 3, now 4 bipedal living shadow looking things. You're in this room beneath Candlemere Island that's got this rod hanging from the ceiling that illuminates the room, and we've got some other sources of light in the room as well. You cast these eerie shadows everywhere. From your shadows emerged these creatures, these aberrations, and they're just kind of in the midst of killing y'all. And they're running some DR. Well, and then what we ended last episode with Mitch's shadow being pulled off of his body and becoming a 4th bad guy. And that was the second action of combatant A that did that. I've got 1 action left.
I don't believe
It's
that.
still my turn. My turn lasted a week.
Are you sure you have another act? No, I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't believe
Didn't I
you.
land? And then as my second action, I pulled Mitch off, and then I
Rephrase
I
that.
said that on purpose. You all just looked at me like, should we laugh?
Well,
Yes,
you
you
said with all the tugging you were doing. Hopefully,
I mean,
you
it's a lot of
got 'em off.
tugging.
There's a lot of tugging. Yeah. I'm going to just roll a shadow strike on Mitchell, subject to the multiple attack penalty. We're just going to pick this thing up where we left off.
Go.
I'm betting you I'm going to miss because I did a bunch of pre-rolls.
Yeah, but they're all
before
low,
this session.
so now they're gonna be
Yeah,
high.
they're all low.
Now they're all
That's
gonna be
how I
high.
just feel like I'm not.
That's how it works.
rolling
It's
well
like the
tonight.
roulette wheel where they got the red and the black, and they tell you the history. It influences the next roll totally.
It holds true. I 15 for
Nope.
that result.
That is a miss. Yeah.
No, that misses. Okay, so he takes one last swipe at you after he tugged off your shadow, and
We're really just 13-year-olds. Whoa, Donnie and Chris got matching lights now. Uh-oh.
and that's the end of A's turn. Mitch, it is your turn. You are now enfeebled 3.
Yeah, and so something else I didn't mention, and I should start doing these kind of on air, is the every time I use an unstable action with my suit, I have to roll a d20 to figure out if I can reuse it again or if it's a critical failure or if I just can't use it again for 10 minutes. And it was actually a critical failure, so I am going to take another 3 hit points off of my pool because it does half damage. It rounds up or it rounds down in Pathfinder, I forgot.
So you always run down. So
Okay.
you made an unstable check after
Yeah.
you did the explosion. You did a crit fail on the unstable check, which
That's
means
correct.
that you took damage from your armor.
It took damage from my armor, and I can't use it again for 10 minutes until I take time to repair it, basically. So
That's excellent news for me. Thank you.
yeah, you're very welcome. I'm aimed to please.
I appreciate your honesty.
With all the tugging, I figure I could pay it back a little bit. Oh, what the fuck am I gonna do? I feel like somebody needs to call Wendy and get her thread and needle back here.
So that's a Peter Pan reference.
That is a Peter Pan
for the
reference.
uninitiated.
Yeah. Well, I guess okay, so what happened when mechanically when my shadow got ripped off to me? Anything aside from enfeebled or?
No, you just don't cast a shadow anymore.
Oh, that's great. Kind of weird. I'm gonna have to just take a swing at C with the old Roka sword. First action, just kind of a reactive.
You all right over there?
That's a natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh gosh,
Oh no!
What?
that's just the way. It was a 5% chance of that happening.
Right.
Yeah, so
Let's get a card
the
for-
crit
for
fumble
Mitchell.
for a melee attack. Catch your breath. You are slowed 2 until the end of your next turn.
Oh my god.
All right. So those keeping score at home, I am enfeebled 3 and slowed 2.
And it's till the end of your next turn. You used your first action. You became slowed 2. I think that's it, right? For his turn. It's just your turn's over. Because you lose 2 actions to get slowed 2.
I think you're right. Yeah, we were just talking about this in Discord.
Shout out to our listeners for providing some clarifications to us on that.
You have fewer actions. Slowed always includes a value. When you regain your actions at the start of your turn, you reduce the number of actions you regain by your slowed value.
So maybe it doesn't apply this turn then?
So your next turn, you're only going to get one action.
Yeah, you get all 3 actions this time, but next time you get 1 action back.
Okay.
And then after that you get 2.
Because slowed has its effect at the start of your turn, you don't immediately lose those actions if you become slowed during your turn.
That's okay. So you've got 2 actions left.
Okay. First action is going to, now that I've kind of realized I can't hit these things, I'm going to take a look. And I'm wondering if I can if this would be, I don't know, maybe you can give me some guidance on it, but I'm thinking, would that be like a occultism check to figure out what these things are, a nature check?
It is a religion check to recall knowledge on these guys.
Shit, okay, well, I will do
the
that.
Donnie rule. I give you the skill now.
And I can still roll on that if I'm not trained?
Yep.
Can't get worse than a 1. That is going to be, I don't think I add anything to that. No, I do. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's a 24 adjusted. Religion check.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa. These are called shadows.
Go figure.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a weird name.
The mysterious undead known as shadows lurk in dark places and feed on those who stray too far from the light. Those who parley with shadows, typically by keeping them at bay with a glowing weapon, may learn great secrets, for they are ideal spies.
Oh.
Brad, what do you want to know about these guys? You've got a success. I can tell you whatever you want.
Oh boy.
Can I get you a low save? Can I get you a weakness or a resistance? What can I get you? You know they're running DR5. Well, we've already confirmed that.
Okay. We didn't know it was DR5, but now we do. What's their weakness? How do we kill these things?
Well, they're vulnerable to light. And so if you cast, well, let me tell you about their specific DR. So the first thing that I'll tell you is that they're immune to precision damage. So Drycolme is not going to get that extra D8 from his hunt prey.
Okay.
So I'll tell you that off the bat. They have DR5. That DR5 is doubled against non-magical weapons. But if you want to hit these guys with a non-magical weapon, if you cast light on the non-magical weapon, they begin counting as magical against the shadows. But even weapons with light cast upon them are still subject to that DR5. The DR5 is defeated by force damage, by a ghost touch weapon, positive damage as well. All bypasses the DR.
Okay. I relay this to the group, just kind of the basics, like get some light on our weapons. And I think that's kind of where Mitch's head is at, is he was, initially...
Sorry, let me stop you. I just don't... Because your weapons are already all magical. So that'll be redundant.
All magical. Okay.
Yeah, it's only if you had a mundane, non-magical weapon.
Okay. I gotcha. All right. I suppose, if they're ruined, they're magic then. I think I'll just let Dry know that he's not going to get the precision damage. It's like your strikes are going to have limited
not
use.
even hunt prey.
They don't have livers.
Yeah,
they can't hit them in the liver. They don't have one.
So I'm not going to hunt prey.
No spleens.
I think last action I didn't have
kidneys.
Last action, they're not wearing armor, I'm assuming, and they don't have weapons.
They don't have armor or weapons either.
They're naked. I'm going to try to tackle or to grapple my shadow back.
You're going to grapple your shadow?
I'm going to grapple my shadow.
Make an athletics check subject to the multiple attack penalty.
Enfeebled 3 athletics check.
Yeah. -8.
So it's a 15.
No, okay. Not horrible though. Okay. Closer to the DC than you might have guessed, but it's a miss. Okay. So you do not grapple your shadow.
That is my turn.
Okay. Drycolme.
Well, I have a whole lot of options, so we're just gonna swing at the flanked C.
Okay. C is still hidden in the shadow, so roll concealment.
16.
Okay. On your concealment roll?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
And then a 26 on my swing.
It's a good roll.
You hit.
13.
13 damage?
Yep.
8 damage.
Of course. Swing again. Do I have to roll the concealment every time?
You do.
That's horrible. That's an 18 for the concealment.
You got it.
That's a 2 for the swing. That's a miss.
That'll miss. Okay, so dueling this shadow.
Last one. That is a 4. That's a 14 for the concealment. And a 6 for the attack.
Okay. All right, so Dry's over there slashing away. Cereal.
All right, well, I guess Mitchell relayed the knowledge about the weaknesses, right?
Yep,
Most likely?
Yep.
Well, we're going to charge up a 3-action burst heal then. And just kind of blast this whole room with positive energy.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
that sounds like a great idea.
They are undead, yes.
7. 15 plus 1, so that is 16 positive energy.
Wow.
16 damage. Okay,
Nice.
yeah, no DR on that.
Everyone heals 16, and they get a fort save, I think.
Yeah, what's my DC?
21. So
21,
yeah, everyone
okay.
heals 16.
Sweet. Thank you.
All right, I'm rolling for A first. A fails. We'll take full damage.
Yes. My
B.
shadow.
B fails. We'll take full damage. I'm sorry. B critically fails and will take double damage.
That's
Spoiler
fantastic.
alert. Low fort on these guys. So I can tell you right off the bat, B is blown away by this and
That's
is dead
awesome.
because B had already taken a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Kritala
Yeah.
punched in the face a bunch, as you guys might recall. Okay. C's fortitude save, natural 20. So C will take no damage from that. And D's fortitude save looks like a pass. So D will take half damage. Mitchell's shadow. And
Does Inspire Courage do anything for this?
I suppose it would, yeah. So I'll credit an additional point of damage. Yeah, okay. It would be B's turn at this point, but B is just obliterated by that force. And so that's going to take us to Shadow C, Concealed, versus Drycome's flat-footed armor class, Shadow Hand. No. 21 versus your flat-footed armor class, Bill.
That's 22. 21. It hits. Wait,
Oh,
Inspire
man,
Courage. Does
bear.
that help?
It does not.
Damn it. It's a hit.
Boxcars, 15 damage total on that. Maxed it out on you. Dry, he's tugging at your shadow, man, as a second action. You go into enfeebled 1. And then, as his third action, he's going to roll again against you, subject to the multiple attack penalty. 24 on that roll.
That hits.
Do I have you?
Oh, yeah.
6 damage on that one. So a couple big hits there. Well, a big hit and a small hit. And that is going to be the end of C's turn. It is Lindsay's turn.
All right, so Lindsay, she's going to Inspire Courage, because that's what Lindsay does.
That's what she does.
And then she's going to pick up one of these rocks down here located in the, the southeast corner. And use her projectile to throw it at D.
You got it. All right, man. Make a spell attack roll.
25?
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's a 9.
9 damage versus D.
Yep.
Nice.
4 damage.
Yeah, I went way down the rabbit hole with telekinetic projectile and various YouTube personalities and how they ruled it versus will-o-wisps. So it's
some of that too. Yeah. There are those out there that believe that will-o-wisps can't be hit by a telekinetic projectile, but to that I say, I think that's bullshit. I think you can totally hit a will-o-wisp with a rock.
Well, yeah. So the magic is the propellant. It's not the. Yeah. It's not a magical rock.
Yeah, I think it's horseshit.
Yeah, it is horseshit.
That's what I'm saying. That's a. Well, let me try again, actually, because I shouldn't be dismissive. I respect other people's opinions. I
You
just
don't have
disagree.
to, though. My opinion is to not be respectful of other people's opinions.
Your opinion is to not be respectful.
It's the beautiful thing about the multiverse that is Pathfinder. Every world is independent and different rules govern, and there's just slight changes here and there, and that's one of the things that makes it beautiful. So
That's right. There's a beauty in...
That's very diplomatic, honey.
Okay, so what's going on right now? Whose turn is it?
I don't know. It's not Lindsay's.
D just got hit with the thing.
Lindsay just smoked.
Yeah, you got hit with the thing. Kritala, it's your turn.
All right.
Bottom of round 2.
So Kurtala kind of reaches into his tights, pulls something out, and then he's going to use.
Wait a minute.
Okay, hold on. Let back up. Your guys' head's not the same place mine is.
No,
all right, so
clearly you
he's
just
gonna
pull it out.
All right, so Kurtala.
Tugging it out, or is
No.
Okay.
You ripped off
That's
the
the beautiful
sleeve.
thing about every Pathfinder game.
Yeah, Kurtala's
And
gonna.
there's something different in Kurtala's pants in any one given game.
That's true.
Who knows
That's
what
true.
you're pulling out?
All right, so
sorry, go ahead.
Go. You can start the turnover.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can start the turnover.
Do it live.
So Kurtala is gonna just go ahead and use 3 actions here. Okay, actually, before he does that, can he see A, D, or C?
He can see all of them.
None of them are concealed, nothing like that.
Correct.
Okay.
I thought C was concealed.
Yeah, why am I getting...
No, because it leapt out and was hit and dry.
Okay.
Okay. I need D to roll a fortitude save.
Mitch's shadow,
Hey, easy with my shadow. It's a good looking shadow.
19.
That will be a fail.
No.
And let's see what this does with all 3 actions.
Oh, God. This is the Ring of the Ram.
It is the Ring of the Ram.
Yes.
I think that's
force damage.
Is that force damage too?
That is force damage. So we're going to do 6d6. So
Goodbye.
Oh my God.
Goodbye,
let's
Mitch's shadow.
do that.
I want to see you like shake
Nice.
your monitor to make him roll.
It's going to be a total of 23.
Damn.
We need to pull out the trouble set and pop the thing to roll the d6.
So, Mitch, you watch with some discomfort as Kurtala uses the Ring of the Ram against your shadow. Your
don't know
shadow
how I
gets
feel
flung
about
up
that.
against the ceiling and is destroyed. And it's dead. It's gone. And your shadow has been destroyed.
Do I get a shadow
knows what it
back
could
now?
be.
Like a normal shadow? Or does
No.
I don't have a shadow.
You don't have a shadow now.
Okay.
I just don't have one.
That's just weird.
I'm gonna remember this. There's gonna be an
amazing.
event some time later where it's like something comes out of your shadow. Aha! I don't have a shadow.
I don't
I don't
have
have a shadow.
Everybody in every town is going to think Mitchell's a vampire.
Yeah, I'm a vampire.
Yeah, it's just gone. Okay.
Brad, I'm sorry about your
Kurtala.
characters. I'm sorry about your character shadow. But
Where's
that's
Dry
turn.
gonna? Where's Dry gonna stand now that I don't have a shadow?
I know, right? I mean, we can bring up the kill chart if you want and then ask that question again.
Okay, wow. So Kurtala, he's in that damn Ring of the Ram again. Top of round 3, Neela. She notices that Mitchell's armor's fucking broken, so she'll finally step into melee with Mitchell. Face off against Shadow C. Roll an attack roll, and that's a natural 20 from Neela
There we
Trand.
go. There we go.
Man, goodness gracious! Let's get a crit card for her. She's doing piercing damage.
Wait, I'm not done being
piercing?
tugged off. I thought they were immune to piercing.
Oh yeah, piercing,
Precision.
ventilated,
Oh, precision.
triple damage,
Are you shitting me?
ventilated. Yep.
Ventilated?
I like it.
I like it. I'm
Well,
in.
she's about to ventilate this.
It's a trident. It's got 3 holes. I mean, that's gonna be.
That's true. Now, she doesn't have a striking rune on her dingy-ding, so this might be a little disappointing to all y'all, but I'll give it a try. This is going to be 3d8 plus 12.
Is she potent at all, or just a mundane weapon?
Ooh, it's a mundane weapon. Thank you. Yeah, so this will be
Lame.
versus DR10. Thank you. So 3d8 plus 12, so really just a 3d8 plus 2. So 15 damage after all adjustments to C.
That's awesome.
Inspire courage.
Terrible. Not terrible at all.
No, great.
Inspire courage.
So 16, thank you. And she'll swing again as her last action. She'll miss that. That's going to take us to Shadow A. Oh, man. Mitchell doesn't have a shadow anymore. Shadow A is going to float across the room
That's creepy.
Flying
That's creepy.
toward Syria.
Whoa,
Xavier
no.
Sertova. With its second action, Shadow Hand. At a plus 15.
Oh.
30.
Oh yeah, that got me.
Oh wow.
Not a crit, though?
Nope, 21.
Okay. Nice. Okay. That's going to be a 2d6 plus 3 negative damage. 12 damage to the king. Tugs at your shadow, dude, for its last action. He's tugging at you. It's happening to you too now. Okay, so you go to enfeebled 1. Not that it matters much.
When you make those hand motions when you say tugging at you, like it's inappropriate.
You don't like this? This looks wrong to you?
Yeah, it's like that fitness thing that you shake.
Yeah.
He's all shake weighting Chris's junk.
Am I looking like I got some shake weights? Is that
He's
what you're
turning
saying?
Suryo's shadow into a shake weight.
Oh, man. Mitchell.
So I'm enfeebled?
Enfeebled 1.
So with the slowed, I just have 1 action.
He's looking like the fucking Tin Man in Wizard of Oz before he got oiled up.
So you got tugged before you got oiled?
So I will just straight up take 1 swing at C. That'll be, so the damage, that's a 22 to hit. Actually 23 with Inspire Courage.
23 to hit. That's a hit.
All right. Do some damage here. Just 2d10 plus 1. That is 16 damage.
Oh, wow.
This thing had 6 HP left, so with your single action, you're attacking this thing in slow-mo. You just cut it down, and you're so tired. So tired. So can't
So enfeebled. So slow.
So everyone looks at you and it's like, man, what you did in 6 seconds really should have only taken you 2. You seem so slow. What's going on, Mitchell? That's what everyone says.
Does the slow drop from that then?
I think so, because it's
okay.
till the end of your next turn. So after that, you speed back up again.
Okay.
Dracomane.
All right, so I'm going to attack A, who's flanked by Hoot.
Oh, yeah. So A walked right into a flank between you and your owl.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Bummer.
I'm going to reroll again with the map, but then that's my... No, yeah. Oh, that's a natural 1. Well, that's even better.
Uh-oh.
That's not what you
So that's a fumble, right?
Let's get a fumble card.
Ooh, this is bad. You take 1d10 persistent bleed.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
This is bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Who's rolling it?
That's not good. You stabbed yourself, dude.
I'll roll it. Let me roll for you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're the reason I'm here, so why not? Let's let you do the damage, too.
Is it 1d10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be
the
at the
tick at
end
the end of his turn.
At the end of his turn.
All right, well, let me swing again. Maybe I can get another
Don't roll a 1.
7.
Brad, let's get that D10 that you want to roll.
I'm doing my
roll Dracomace persistent bleed damage.
It's my Con of the North D10. They're rolling really high.
1.
Wow.
Hey.
Fucking typical Brad.
Let's have Brad roll all of persistent damage.
I mean, Bill, give yourself a DC 15 flat check to see if your bleed goes away.
12.
It does not. Okay.
I want to punch Brad in
Bill,
the face right now.
I don't know what's with you tonight, but that is the worst turn I've ever heard you do at all. Sirio, this shadow is up in your grill, and he's tugging at your shadow. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to bust out the Phoenix Flames cone and tag A, and I can hit Dry and Mitchell as well. So I'll blast this thing with some flames. 11 fire damage to A, and 8 healing to Dry, 8 healing to Mitch.
Is
it 12 fire damage to A?
No, 11.
11. Okay, I get
and
a reflex.
he gets a
save,
reflex.
Right? Natural 20.
Oh.
And then with my third and final...
Limbo's under your thing.
I'm going to try and tumble through. I want to tumble through A and and get out of here. So that's a acrobatics.
Yeah, it's an acrobatics check versus A's reflex difficulty class.
Here we go. It's a 16 on the die plus 10, 26.
Nice.
Success.
So do I get to move?
You move half speed through A's square and then can resume your movement from there.
That's 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to tumble through A's square and kind of take a hard left around Mitch and be behind him.
You've never seen the king move with such grace as he did. Tumbling through.
It's very, very regal.
Somersault. Okay. God. Tumbling through. Okay.
I'm picturing like a bunch of junk and shit falling out of his pockets while he's rolling. Like just
oh my God. Coins that he's minted that have his own face on them, even though they're not ready to be rolled out yet, they roll out all over the floor. That's what I think happens. Let's see here. It's Lindsay's turn.
Lindsay is just going to move into this square, and then she's going to stab.
Whoa, she's going into melee range with the shadow?
Yeah, she's going to stab at the shadow.
Bash her loot over this thing's head.
Yeah.
And roll an 11. That's going to miss.
11 total. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw another one. Ooh, and she's going to put a 19 plus 8 minus 5. So that's 19 plus 3, 21, 22 on the die.
For some reason, Lindsay has just stabbed the shadow.
Wow.
That's fucking great. So 1d4 plus 8.
Didn't see that coming.
A D4 plus 8?
Dagger plus 8.
That's just the attack roll.
Oh, that's your attack
That's
roll.
her attack roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus. Like, what? How stacked is Lindsay?
21. It's 1d4 plus 1.
Work
Sorry.
it out.
Just flexing. So that's 2.
Lift.
That's 2.
So she
hit
does
for
2
2.
damage.
2 damage.
Okay. I'm not even sure that dagger is magic, so...
It isn't.
Oh, it's a D4 minus 1. So 2 damage versus DR10. So it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. I'm going to go ahead and, for my third action, go ahead and inspire courage.
Is she playing like the Green Power Rangers dagger flute right now?
I think she's just
Where
got
the Zords? Come on.
I think she just got frustrated.
She's frustrated, I see. It's not you, it's her.
It's never me, Mike.
Okay. Kritala. You watch as Lindsay stabs the shadow.
She's had it. I get
She
it.
did.
She's had it.
Fucking done with it.
Katala's going to move up here, completing the complete blockade of the shadow. Cannot get to King Sertova anymore without tumbling through.
You guys really have just formed up around Chris, haven't you?
Yeah, this happens a lot. This is the second time I think we've just ganged up around something.
Save,
So
you just hear
same technique.
You just hear dry yell, "Save the king!"
There you go. Then we're gonna do flurry of maneuvers, and we're gonna try a trip because it's fun. Why not trip a shadow?
Trip a shadow.
Oh no, he's got to fly. The shadow's got to fly.
Oh no trip in the shadow. Okay, so we'll do a strike again, or instead plus 14, 26.
That'll hit.
Nice.
That'll hit. So I'll
Do
do
some work.
2d8 plus 4. Oh, didn't roll great on those. Oh yeah, I did. So 16 damage.
Oh, nice.
So that's 11 damage.
Yep.
Maybe 12 with Lindsay's Inspire Courage.
Yes.
That is enough to take A down. A had 7 HP
fantastic.
left.
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but holy crap.
I'm curious, since that's the shadow that kind of stripped Mitch's shadow from him, is Mitch casting a shadow now, or is he just kind of walking around shadowless?
You could go on tour with that. Amazing shadowless man.
So the enfeebled from this ability that Mitch got 3 doses of, and I think Dry got 1 dose, and Sirio got 1 dose. The enfeebled rank decreases by 1 every hour. Okay. Once the enfeebled goes away entirely, Mitch's shadow will return to him. So Mitch doesn't have a shadow for 4 hours.
Sweet.
So undignified.
4 hours or 3 hours?
3 hours. You're right, 3. Yeah, it's so undignified, though. You look at him and you're just like, hey, dude, where's your shadow? What the fuck, man?
What the fuck is wrong with you, freak?
We don't let him sit with us at the lunch table. We're like,
Don't let him sit with you.
no, we're not like, no,
You
no.
guys, did you guys pack your sandwiches?
The shadowless are over there. Sorry.
And it's just
there are shadows and shadowns, and probably you're a shadow.
You know what, Donnie? That's funny. I'm sorry. Let's take a moment and respect these shadows.
He's a wordsmith.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Katala is now a mean girl.
Let's talk about this chamber of arches again. So you've got this metal rod that's like stuck up into the ceiling that casts light. And you know that there are 6 arches in this room, or I'm sorry, 5 arches in this room, 3 behind you, 2 in front of you, and 2 of these arches have the stairways going through them. You came down a set of stairs to get into this room. There's another set of stairs to your left that lead back up, and then there's a set of stairs in the center of the room that leads down back into pitch black. What do you do?
Can we search the room?
A little bit more, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception check. Wait a sec, some of you guys are seeking. Why don't I just do some secret ones? Drycombe gets a natural 20 on his secret roll.
Hey,
congratulations, Bill.
Nice job, Bill.
Hey, I do what I can.
Dry, you look up at the rod sticking down from the ceiling, and you're like, oh, that's an ever-burning torch, bro. It's just like a cool, like, unique one that looks like a metal rod, but it basically functions as an ever-burning torch. You think you could just pull it out of the ceiling and have an ever-burning torch.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
I think that's a great idea.
You just see Dry run across the room and leap up and grab onto the rod. Start trying to pull it down.
But Dry, you spy something else as well when you make that check. You see a secret door.
Bum, dun, 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 dun.
What?
Right there.
Oh, wow, there it is. I didn't even see like the little line with the S through it.
Do you tell us about it? Or you just keep it secret?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey,
secret.
fellas, come over here.
Keep it secret. Keep it
I
secret.
spy with my little eye. I'm going to walk
Secret
up to
door.
the secret door, and I'm going to call Mitchell over and be like, hey, check this for traps.
I'm gonna
Well,
point
you've got
at
that-
my.
Is it dark through there? Because he's got his torch out, right? This ever-burning torch
well,
just
the
grabbed?
door's not
Door's
open
the
yet.
door's closed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mitch is gonna point at like one of his fingers that's missing and like a bunch of cuts that are still on his body. Like, I'm not going anywhere till I heal myself a little bit, kid. So he's gonna sit and do a first aid check on him. Or medicine check.
Kid, Dry.
I did.
He calls me kid because he's a year older than me. He's like, hey, kid, come here.
Well, no, Dry is like
kid.
what, in his teens, right?
No, he's 24.
Okay, well, still.
Mitch is like 35.
Yeah, Mitch is mid-30s, and he thought he was going to be the young guy in the group. And
Yeah,
now
Mitch
he's
is like an elder millennial.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know how to use a cell phone?
He doesn't know how to use that. Like, what is that? How does that torch even stay lit? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
Where do you put the fire?
Dry, fix this.
It's lit.
Dry's going to check the door for traps.
Well, wait. So, Mitch, did you just roll a treat wound on yourself?
Yeah, I just rolled a 2. So
You just rolled a 2.
fucking
He
A.
failed.
That's a 9.
It's
Not
a
a
9.
critical fail, though, right?
No, not a crit fail.
Well, congratulations. You're immune to tweet. Congratulations. You're immune to treat wounds for an hour.
Ugh. Well, while you're treating wounds, I'm going to refocus to gain my focus point back.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything for 10 minutes before you guys pop the secret door open?
I'm gonna fix my shield.
Cartel's going to do some push-ups.
Some shups.
Some shit.
Well, how far are you down?
I'm at 44 of 63.
Okay.
Ooh.
I could pop a potion.
I was going to say, I think Cartel's got some potions, too.
I got potions.
I'll drink
too.
a...
So I've got 2 charges left on the healing staff. I can use one of those.
So let's talk logistics.
We should
here,
save that for
'cause
combat, right?
While we've got a break in the action here, how long before we have to get back to the fort? Because we're going to have, Sirio's monthly visitor is going to be here before we know it, and we want to make preparations.
No!
I think you've got a week.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got some time.
Okay.
Chris, what are the dates at? What are we looking at?
Chris,
So
what's
we're
the
close
date?
to the end of the year. I don't know what the Galarian month for December is, but it's the 30th.
Ooh.
And I think the full moon is the 4th? So yeah, about a week.
Yeah, so Mitch is going to just chug a quick healing potion, lesser. 17 hit points back, so I'm pretty well topped off. I don't think we need to burn any spells. Got one of those bad boys left.
Go ahead, Chris.
And Bill, could you have Dry treat wounds on me? Because I got tugged by a shadow.
Yeah, 16.
16?
That's 2d8.
It's a good friend when you can go up to him and say, hey, I got tugged by a shadow. Can you look at this?
I just got
Everyone
tugged.
bro's
saw
got
it.
your back, you know.
It's no secret. Everyone saw it happen.
Yeah.
It's not
It doesn't
good.
feel
10,
right.
Chris.
10 HP back. That's
10
good.
HP back.
That is pretty good.
I'm almost
Kind of smells
pretty
funny.
good.
So yeah, I only have 53 HP, so being close to
10's
full is where I need to be.
I got
Yeah.
64 of 78, so I'm feeling pretty fine. I'm good.
You're pretty spry. Just stand in the way of one of those AoE heals.
Just gotta stay away from Mitch.
Talking about.
You all ready to move on?
Yeah,
So
let's
I'm
go
gonna
check out the
check this-
secret.
Into the
I'm
breach
gonna-
once more. Let's go.
I'm gonna roll perception for the door. Trap checky. Or is it? Can I just roll a thievery?
You scored a natural 20 on the room. You didn't see any traps.
Oh,
Looks
okay.
good to you.
I'm gonna pop that door. Be like that TV show where they
Boing, yoing, 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 yoing.
Well, you go ahead
Were
and
the-
take a lead then if you're opening it.
buy the storage sheds and they rip the doors open. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah. Storage wars?
Yeah. Be like, hey guys, look at this. All right, let's pop it.
I get $200 for this.
So you open the door, and you see a 10-foot long hallway, and at the end of that hallway is another door.
Fantastic. All right.
Wow. That's better than one of those storage containers. It could either be boxes full of gold bullion or, Walmart bags full of diapers. Who knows?
So, Mitch, go first.
Mitch is wondering if someone with some stealth should open that door quietly. Take a peek.
Chris, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Just me.
You want me to open... So the door at the end of this 10-foot hall.
Yeah,
I'm going
more
to
hit points.
check this entire hallway for traps. Twice. I'm going to crawl down it. All right, Mike, so perception, thievery, or stealth? Which one do you want?
Oh, roll a perception check.
That is 12.
It looks fine to you.
Of course it does.
And he found this door. He found everything in here. I think we all trust him.
Yeah, you got this.
All right, I took a step in.
Nothing happens.
Step to the door. I'm going to check the door for traps.
Do it.
Shit.
Kutala shouts around the corner, "We're all behind you, buddy." And ducks back around the corner.
We got you, bro! 24.
Looks good to you, sir.
Shit. All right, here we go.
I would stealthily open it if there's a mechanical for that. To open
Yes, can
quietly.
I open the door and take cover and hide in shadows at the same
You
time?
can open stealthily, right?
Yeah, I would assume. Isn't that a thing?
Well, we'll assume that you open the door incredibly stealthily.
Incredibly.
Doesn't squeak or nothing on the hinges.
Had some WD-40 in the bag.
Yeah, that's
Touched
right. You
it
sprayed
up.
down WD-40. The air in this 20-foot by 20-foot chamber is particularly stale, and thick layers of dust lie in heaps on the floor. Stone shelves on the walls hold fragments and pieces of long-since crumbled supplies, but here and there, something whole seems to remain intact. You have found the hidden armory.
Hey.
That's what I'm
You
talking
can
about.
see that there were like formerly like weapons and sets of armor, but it's like this is a millennia old. There's very little in here that looks like it could be useful. Do you begin sifting through? What do you do?
I'm going to call the gang in so we can sift together.
Mitch needs more weapons.
Yeah, 'cause
They say that the group that sifts together,
Something.
miffs together, I don't know, whatever. You guys spend a few moments in here, okay, looking around, and you do find, here's the deal. I mean, Sirio's detecting magic, right? So immediately,
Yeah.
Sirio, you see that there is a wand off in one of the corners that appears to still emit magic.
Well,
It is
I
easily
know it's
identified
magical,
by
but
Mitchell.
I'm terrible at identifying what shit is, so...
Yeah, it's 25 for Arcana.
This is a wand of grim tendrils. Level 1.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that's on your spell list or not, Chris, but
Yeah,
that's what it
that
is.
might be arcane.
Who had
That's
I
the
had
value of a
My
wand.
sorcerer had it, so...
There's also a garnet adorned a bronze canister in here. You think it's worth like 20 gold pieces? When you open up the canister, it contains a dose of Dust of Appearance.
Ooh.
Let's see. So Dust of Appearance, if you're holding it in your hand, it just takes one action to interact to use it. Stored in a small reed, this powder looks like a fine metallic dust. When you fling it in the air, it coats all creatures in a 10-foot burst, centered on a point within 5 feet of you. For 1 minute, the coated creatures can't be concealed or invisible, nor can they benefit from mirror image or similar abilities to create illusory duplicates. Any illusions in the area of 3rd level or lower are revealed as such, although this does not end their effect. Dust of Appearance, it's a 6th level consumable item. It's worth 50 gold pieces.
Jesus.
It's good. Like you can use it to...
I say we give it to the
reveal
king.
invisible people.
I say we give it to the king. I mean, I'll never use it. I'll forget I
I
have
think
it.
it's a frontliner that uses it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah?
Throw it on something
Yeah,
that's invisible.
someone who can't use the
Bertolo will
scroll.
take it.
Because I still have
Yeah.
a, what is it? Glitter dust scroll.
You gotta
Oh,
put it in
yeah,
a
yeah.
Scroll. Yeah.
That's got to be one of Kritala's maneuvers, is like throwing sand
Yep.
in eyes. So,
Absolutely.
okay.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I didn't even think
definitely
about
go
that.
way with it.
Yeah.
And what
Now
was
we
that-
know what
I'm
he's
sorry,
reaching in his shorts for.
What was that called again?
Dust of Appearance.
Mike,
I was going for the foreign weapon, right? Reaching in and grabbing the ring, but y'all.
Oh, I see.
Y'all went the other way, and I should have known better. I mean, that's my fault.
Should have known better.
I don't want to know
Where do you
you're
wear
wearing
your
that
ring?
Yeah.
Have you guys have you guys ever watched professional wrestling where the guy pulls out like the brass knuckles out of his tights?
He's using the Ring of the Ram for other things.
Gotta keep
Ring
on.
of the Ram.
Gotta keep.
Mike, what was the value on
figured
the wand? If that's something we can use, just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
I'll look it up. Okay.
That's a dope wand for combat, though.
Yeah, unless we've got it on a spell list, though, I don't think it's very useful. Are there any doors or any other ways to get into this room, or is that it?
No, there's no other doors over here. It's just all you can do is go back the way you came.
Okay.
And we've searched this room up here. That 20 covered everything. All right, fellas.
So
where do you want to go?
I see a couple paths forward for you. There's a staircase that leads back up out of this room, perhaps closer to the surface, or there's a spooky staircase leading down.
Well, do we go deeper into this cavern?
I think we keep going down. We've been taking kind of the right course at every juncture, and this would continue that trend.
Yep. Kritala, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm in.
Could I get somebody to put light back on my... Actually, let's put light on my sword.
I can give you my ever-burning
buckler.
torch.
I'd have to carry it in a hand.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to do that.
I'll take that.
I'll give you the torch, and then Lindsay can cast light on Mitch's whatever weapon he has.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's just going to throw it on the ground next fight anyways.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Still light source.
Why does that make me laugh? Okay. So you guys proceed down. Now, this staircase is wider than the ones you've had before. You can go down this 2x2. What is your marching order? No reason.
Kurtilla, you want to take front with me?
Yep.
United Front.
The king's in the back.
Is that our tag name? The United Front?
United Front.
United Front. So I say it goes Kritala Mitchell, me, and Miss Trand, Sirio, Lindsay.
Yep.
Protect the king.
What do you want? You want to hoot in the front too?
No, who's going to be behind Sirio? He can't do anything in here.
Yeah, he can peck and he can do dazzled.
Yeah.
He lost a leg. I'm very protective now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet.
What's that?
Oh, those are the stairs we're going down.
Oh, we're being placed.
It's a benevolent force pulled me to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, just for housekeeping, I'm assuming we took 10 minutes of time, so I would have been able to get my armor repaired. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your shield's fine.
thank you.
The bottom few feet of this rectangular chamber are stained in an inky black. 3 strange dark shapes like frozen shadows line the walls as though rising out of the blackness at floor level. More strange marks on the walls, in other words. The lowest portion of this room, near the middle of the south wall, shimmers with a layer of black, tar-like fluid. As you get down to the bottom of the stairs, Kritala, Mitch, both of you emitting light, your light begins to cast throughout this bottom room of the dungeon, and they reveal these 2 weird, amorphous blobs covered in mouths, covered in eyes, kind of just otherworldly, these aberrations. They react to your entrance in the room. They look like this.
No.
Whoa.
They're just made of this oozy, fleshy sludge, okay? And as you walk into the room, all of their eyes that cover their entire body, they just turn around, all eyes, they lock on you guys. And then the mouths begin opening all over their bodies. And they just begin yummering and yammering all at the same time. Just saying just weird words. You can't even understand it. It's just the strangest thing.
Well.
Ew.
Oh, and there's 2 of them?
Is there a language
2 of them.
that they're speaking?
Oh, there's 2 of them?
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, and they give attack.
Okay.
Of course they do.
Of course
They just begin. They just
there's
begin
no
kind of.
diplomacy.
They're just. Blah, 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 they just begin going toward you. It looks like they want to eat you, and you're just not sure which mouth is going to bite you. But something's going to happen. Something's going wrong here. This is horrible. Horrible news. What do you do?
I'm going to
Do you
ask
roll
Lindsay
initiative
to...
checks?
No.
No.
We should probably roll initiative, I guess. If they're coming
I
at us.
guess.
Mitchell, what's your initiative?
19.
Kritala,
That is going to be a 26.
Sirio,
22.
Dry,
25.
Lindsay.
21.
And Neela bringing up the rear. Yeah, Mitch, enfeebled 3. Dry, Colmay, enfeebled 1.
It hasn't been an hour that we were exploring the other room.
Yeah, we explored that other room.
No, it's
Did
been
10
like
minute,
half an hour.
Did 10-minute breaks.
It's not been an hour. I don't think it's been an hour. It is A's turn.
Uh-oh.
Make sure I get this right.
Surrender is an option.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to surrender to a blob on the floor that's just
no.
muttering weird
I'm saying they
stuff
could
at us.
surrender to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You think
I think
these
it would,
guys...
it would be an interesting dynamic, I think.
You
They've
think
only
that'd
been
make for
down here
interesting
1,000
storytelling
years,
that if you got to the bottom of the dungeon and the two horrible creatures down here just went, oh...
They could be new NPCs.
They could be like, where have you guys been?
How long have they been down here doing this? Maybe they're burned out. Maybe they're looking for something different in their lives, and they don't want to just fall into typical...
The will-o-wisps were keeping them captive down here. Just consider it, Mike. That's all I'm asking.
I'll let me think it through. All right. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take its turn now. It's going to use an ability called Engulf. The creature strides up to double its speed and can move through the spaces of any creature in its path. This thing is not too fast, but double its speed gives it 20 feet of movement, which is enough for it to move into Mitchell's square. Mitchell, I need you to make a DC 24 reflex save.
Reflex save.
Uh-oh.
This is important. This is an important save.
22.
Oh.
Mitchell, that's a failure on that reflex save. You are consumed. One of the mouths grows to be the size of your body. It's like just large enough for you to fit into the mouth. And he just rolls over you, right? You fail that reflex save. You can't get out of the way in time. And before you know it, you are inside the belly of this creature. You take 3d8 damage. I'm going to roll that out for you right now. That is 11 damage that hits you, and you just see these eyes on the inside. You've got light cast on you right now. You just see these eyes on the inside of its body, mouth snapping at you on the inside of its body as well.
That's messed up.
And Mitch is gone.
Mitch is off the board.
I've taken him off the board. I've put combatant A, this weird creature, into its space.